Hi, third grade. This is a math video for you for Friday the 3rd. You're going to work on some multiplication division word problems in your on a worksheet in your math folder. Just do page 1. Page 1 starts with there are 9 runners on each relay team. The other side we're going to do on Monday. I want you to work out the problems, answer the word problems, and also check with the inverse operation. So if it ends up being a multiplication problem, I want you to check it with division. If it ends up being a division problem, I want you to check it with multiplication. I want you to show all of your work, okay? Now, having said that, there's a tool I want to go over with you, a multiplication tool that I want you to practice. So get out your math notebook and maybe write at the top stacked multiplication so that you can find it easily. I'm going to take some problems from your worksheets that you're going to need, and I'm going to show you. Some of you are familiar with this, but not everybody got as much practice with it, so I want to go over it with you so you have what you need, okay? So let's do together in your notebook 17 times 3. So when we stack our multiplication like this, we need to think about place value and we need to know the order and how to work, okay? So let's look at the fact that we have our 3 lined up in the ones place with the 7. So we're going to start with that. 3 times 7 is 21. So we put the 1 in the ones place and we had to regroup the 2. Now we're going to need to go and take care of this tens place. So we go 3 times 1 is 3, but we need to add that regrouped 2, and we get 5. So that would be your answer. Okay? If you didn't quite understand that, back it up, watch it again, and go along the steps with me, okay? Let's do one more. All right, let's see. 48 times 3. I put the 3, line it up in the ones, okay? My first step is the ones. 3 times 8 is 24. So I put the 4 in the ones, and I have to regroup the 2. Okay? My next step is to take care of the tens. So I have to go over here like that. 4 times 3 is 12, but wait a minute. We've got to add on that 2, which makes 14. So our answer would be 144. Keep these problems. You're going to need them for reference when you're working through your word problems, okay? One more thing I just want to introduce is what happens if you have the bottom digit with 2 numbers, not 1. What happens then? So for example, one you're going to need is 16 times 11. This will be on your Monday work, so keep it in your notebook for next time. 16 times 11. Well, there's 2 digits in 11, so now what? How do we start? Well, we do the same process. We start with the ones. 1 times 6 is 6. Okay, we know that. That's easy. Then we go across and we do 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, great. You're with me so far. We've done this. Now what? We have this other number to take care of. Well, hold on. I'm going to erase my ovals and show you the next step. 1 second. Okay, so now you can see better what I'm doing. I'm going to go over to the tens place now. And I sort of have to work in reverse. I go 1 times 6 this time is 6. Now, where am I going to put this 6 down here? I have to think about place value. So when you're multiplying by 10, you have to add a 0. You have to add a 0 when you multiply by 10, okay? So I'm going to put a 0 to hold the place value down here. And 1 times 6 is 6, okay? Now we go like this. We make our oval and we go 1 times 1 is 1. It's super important that we hold that place value with that 0, because if you put your 16 right underneath each other, you're not going to get the correct answer. So now we add 6. 6 plus 1 is 7, and 1. And the answer is 176. Okay, we're going to get more practice with this. I wanted you to have what you needed to use this strategy, start to get used to it. We'll practice more with it next week together. Make sure you show all your work, and I want you to, like I said, use the inverse operation. Do the word problem and then check it with the inverse operation. Okay, good luck, and I will talk to you next time.